Slobies, welcome back to another DIY Friday. I think in January I Instagrammed a photo of an adjustable bangle that I had bought off of Look. The only issue is that it's not that adjustable. The metal is way too tough to bend. It took me a while to experiment and to come up with the look that I like, and I ended up doing something that looks like this, and I just love it so much. It has so many different little elements to it, and the best part is that it is adjustable, so you can expand it and then put your hand through and then make it smaller. So I think these are great alternatives for those of you who have really tiny wrists, and it's also great for those of you who have normal size wrists because they're just really fun to make, and also they're really easy. Once you get one down, you can end up popping these out every 10 minutes because they're just so simple and so fun to make. So let's gather our supplies and get started. So for this project, I'm using 12 gauge wire. You can use a 14 or a 16 gauge, but I wouldn't go any smaller than that. You'll need a wire cutter and a pair of needle nose pliers. And these are my favorite pairs of pliers because it's a twofer. It acts as a wire cutter and a needle nose pliers. So now I'm going to make a gold one for this tutorial. So I cut out a piece of wire that is 1.5 times my wrist length. I wrap it around so that it stays in a coil like this. Now working with one end, I bend it inwards at a 90-degree angle. And with this little doodad thing hanging off at the end here, I curl it into a loop to secure the wire underneath it, like so. Once you've done that, you should be able to easily move the wire inside the loop up and down. If not, you'll just loosen the loop up a bit or you'll have to start over. So now on the opposite end, I went ahead and fed in a few gold beads. Now you're going to have to make sure that the opening to the beads are big enough for the gauge of wire you're using. Otherwise, it won't fit and it will be a bummer of a DIY. To close that end up, I do the same thing by bending the end at a 90-degree angle. And then I create a loop wrapping it over and under the wire. And now you have a perfect adjustable bangle. So at this point, I like to grab this little pin and I feed them through other beads that I have laying around. I cut off the extra and I create a little loop. This helps the beads act as a charm, and I think it's really cute for this bracelet. So now I just attach it to my bangle with a jump ring. Now for these, I added beads to the top and bottom so it's more decorative and fun. And I'm just so in love with the fact that it's adjustable, and since I have tiny wrists, I think this will definitely inspire me to wear more bracelets. So I hope you guys enjoyed this DIY. I hope you guys liked the turnout of this. Also, if you like, you can head over to my blog, sloabn.com. Sometimes I'm sure it's easier to follow a step-by-step photo versus listening to a video, but whichever you guys like, both are there for you to help you achieve this DIY. But thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll check you guys out later. Rock on, Slobies. Bye! Hey Slobies! I know this video is long overdue. I am here finally talking about my haircut and how I currently style my hair. I was waiting until I turned 26 so that it'll be this huge monumental moment where I turn 26 and I chop off all of my hair. Sadly, that did not happen because I got really busy and I kept